Welcome back to another episode of Save Our Black Men. I'm your host, Ike. You know, I'm the one to preach, not the one to punch. Save our black men. Another week, another episode. This episode, it might get in some of y'all feelings, but I think it's what we need to hear. Black male and leadership roles. Let me say it again. Black males and leadership roles. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to discuss the importance of leadership, all right, among black men and how we could build a stronger community. It's not hard. And, you know, I'm going to put it out here. Black men are the only group that can lead black boys and black girls. No other group can lead them. God, Jesus, man, woman, children. In our community right now, they trying to change that hierarchy. They trying to go God, Jesus, woman, man. And only one community doing it, and that's our community, the black community. So I'm going to address that. Anyway, leadership. Black males in leadership. And the only thing I want you to know is one thing. Black men can influence. Women can't. Our impact on the family, on society, is greater and will continue to be greater than anyone else. So I'm going to tell you what we face right now to have people thinking that we don't have that leadership. There's no man in the house. Society trying to push women to be the leaders of a black race because they know the importance of the black male. It's all a psychological warfare, all a game that they try to play with us. And we know that, right? But yet our own people don't try to help us, how can I say, overcome it. Don't try to help us get better at it. They will fight against us to be leaders. Anyway, I just think black males have the mentorship ability, the empowerment, economics, take care of the family, the character and reliability, and the courage to be that leader of a household, to be that leader in a community. Also, your presence of a black male leader is probably the ultimate things you're going to see. And I'm going to tell you someone that I thought his presence, when I researched it, just changed the game. And that's Malcolm X. Just his presence, just that command presence, being respect. We haven't had one since. And please don't mention Obama. And Save Our Black Men. He could be claimed, but we know he's not truly black. So let's let that go. I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, so when it comes to leadership, what they trying to do is knock the black male out. Because they know we're going to command discipline and presence to the family, to the community, and therefore grow our community. If you look across the country, our communities are in shambles. It is actually over with. We have chaos. We have chaos because they disturbed that hierarchy that I talked about. They put woman above man in the black community. So now women run their houses, chaos in the family. Women trying to run large corporations, chaos in their corporations. The LA fire just one example. The New Orleans terror attack is another example. And it's a lot of them, even where I'm from, it's a lot of examples. That when you start putting women ahead of a strong black male that command that leadership, you have chaos. Memphis, Tennessee school system is a prime example. Now, let me be fair and just call it what it is. Memphis, Tennessee school system need a strong black male leader. And they have one right now. First, they had one that was a rooster just trying to peck every hen you seen. That guy, I'm glad they got rid of him. He wasn't an alpha male. He wasn't that leader you needed. But to put a woman over our kids, a woman with no kids, a woman with no husband, you messing up the hierarchy. That's not leadership. You can't display leadership. With no kids, no husband, you cannot display leadership. You don't know how to be submissive. You think everybody be attacking you. So that's why I think Memphis, Tennessee would be a good example that Dr. Richmond, if they give him a chance, he going to show what strong black male leadership is. And I'm going to teach you how to become a leader. Trust me, I got my bag on how I became a leader, but this is me. All right, self-development. You have to find another leader that's going to mentor you and develop you. You got to read, you got to study, and you got to be mentored. That's it. You can't, it's no other way. I mean, some people say you born leaders, but a lot of them was mentored. You got to be mentored. You have to study, then you learn. That's how you grow with it. You got to know who you are, right, as a person, and you can't go away from it. I'm going to tell you why Barack Obama was not a good leader. When he first got in office, he said marriage between man and woman. All right? So they used him for that. But then he switched it up. That showed me then he wasn't a good leader. He didn't stand on his business. To be a good leader, you're going to stand on your business to whatever you believe in. And you can't go the other way. You have to stay there. And build a community, build the citizens, and build a country up behind you. To influence. Some leaders out here right now, if we go dark, as they call it, they will abandon posts, they will abandon that leader, and they will be on their own. They will not follow these people. And that's how you have to look at it. The majority of police departments around the country have black males leaders. Them probably some of the best police departments in the country. All right? Some of them don't. And the ones that don't, they probably not the best in the country. Anyway, as a leader, you also want to build that network. And the main thing is going to be communication. Always have communication if you're a leader. Black males, you will get that communication, or you will inherit that communication from your mentor, from another male, but we talking about black males, but especially another black male leader. You would inherit that from them. And therefore, you keep pushing it down to the younger generation, teaching them what it takes to build a network, to uplift people, to become a great leader. And therefore, we can change our community. Because right now, our community is in chaos because we don't have leaders in the house. We don't have leaders running any politics for us. We don't have leaders in any political, political space. We don't have that right now. We don't have any leaders that we could gravitate to. So now, right now, we are just in chaos in a community. And, a lot of people like Trump because of his leadership. He don't care who you are. He gonna tell it like it is. That is the people that most people gravitate to. In most countries, they will fear you. Most criminals, they will fear you. And sometimes that's what it takes. That command presence to control the house. That command and control presence to control the house. See, I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. The worst thing happened to the black community was when they started pushing black females to be the leader of the black community, to be the voice. Black Lives Matter, BLM took us back 50 years. You had 3 females that didn't have a clue that was getting, I guess you could say, funded by George Soros. And Candace Owens did a great job on covering it. And they disappeared to Canada and everywhere else. Yeah, so, well, they said Black Lives Matter, but most of their investment went into white businesses. So that's what I'm saying. You cannot have females leading a group. But the people going to push that. The people going to push that into the black community because they know they can control it then. It's no help for the black community once you have black females. Now, I could be honest, beta males, like the superintendent they had or something in Memphis. Once you start getting that into the realm, you cause chaos. You need a strong black male leader. And what I want y'all to do today, if you listen, say how are you stepping up to be a leader in your life, a leader in your house? You have to protect the family. You have to provide for the family. You have to be emotionally supportive of the family. You start in the house. Then you further outside the house. If a man is not married, if a man does not have a kid or kids, if a man don't have that stability, he's not a good leader, and he never will be. And I'm going to hurt y'all feelings. If your kids is raised without a dad, he would never be a leader. Unless he has or he have someone that could come and say, all right, come on with me. I'm going to take you under my wing. Because it started in the house. Save our black men. Save our black men. We're going to call to action. Dads, get in your kids' life. Teach them how to be a real leader. A leader of men. And women will follow. The reason I say a leader of men, because everybody know when you go to combat or you have a situation, women will not be able to get the job done. It will take men. We have to protect the world. We have to keep everything organized. We have to build. That's how it works. Women, if you listening, I understand. Some of y'all might be in y'all feelings. But I stand on business on it, or what the kids say. I stand on all 10. A woman should not be a leader. A woman should not be able to lead men. That would cause chaos in what God wanted. It will cause chaos within your community. Women are not made to be leaders over men. God didn't make it that way. But, see, my time is up. We'll finish this conversation. So, as I say, black men, step up. Get out there, be a leader, be a mentor, and let's guide these young men. Black women, find your son a mentor. Find your son, or let your son go be with his dad so he can know what it means or know how it feels to be a leader, to provide, to protect, to be there emotionally for the family. But anyway, you're going to remember this name. We are leaders. You're going to remember this name. Black men are the strongest leaders out there. You're going to remember what I say. Black women, you can never lead us. I'm the one to preach, not the one to punch. Save our black men.